Let us unbox the Samsung Galaxy S20 because why not? This is the 5G variant in its cosmic grey appearance and a standard Australian retail distribution item, which means that in other parts of the world, some of the contents or inclusions may be a little bit different. Okay, let's start with the unboxing. First off, the box cover slides open like usual, nothing new there. First thing we see is the phone, though there is a little accessories box most likely stuck inside the lid of the box. That contains some paperwork, a SIM ejection pin, and a clear case. This one inclusion may or may not be part of inclusions in other locations. Moving on, under the phone we have a notice that Samsung is asking us to see them first, which can actually be a deciding factor for many because, at least in Sydney, there are Samsung booths in various locations and they are helpful, expensive, but helpful. There is a black charger, to be more specific, a super fast charger with 24.75 watts max output and has a USB Type-C outlet. Then we have the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. Then we have the Sound by AKG earphones. Amazing, the language is new here. The packaging is also revised, which I'll show you in a moment. This being the grey headset, the earphones are jet black. And from S20 onwards, it's going to be USB Type-C connection. I personally have a problem with this, but what can we do? So here we have the AKG tuned earphone from the S10 Plus. It seems like the cable in S20 earphones is slightly thicker, maybe. When I said that the packaging was different, this is what I meant. And the reason for showing this is that without a fail, knockoffs will start populating the online marketplaces claiming it came out of the S20. And knowing these differences, we will know the genuine from the knockoff. We made a whole separate video about the fake AKG earphones and how to tell them apart in a previous video. You might find that interesting. Though, for your viewing pleasure, here are the variants that the originals, the blue one from S8, white from the S10 and black from this S20. The earphones are all made in Vietnam. Well, this is the sum of the contents. The next thing, we can simply turn on the phone and away we go. Side note, from memory I think there was about 38% charge, which should be sufficient for initial setup. But if you are transferring all the data from another phone depending on the other phone's speed, I'm assuming anyone upgrading would be going from a slower phone to S20, it may take a while, and the S20, while doing the data transfer, feels generous and charges the other phone as well. How nice. So I would recommend charging up the phone even if for 10 minutes before embarking on a full transfer. Also wanted to show you the Samsung Smart Clear View cover. This is the blue variant we have here. The overall quality of the case, in my opinion, is relatively decent, although all synthetic. The cover closes automatically without using any magnet or anything. It's just the shape that makes it close. The clear portion of the cover is also touch sensitive. So if a phone call comes or something like that, we can answer it and end the call without ever needing to open the case. And the top slit near the earpiece allows for the conversation to take place. Also, when we close the lid, it shows the time for a moment, also charging information and things like that. And there is no hindrance with regards to charging wirelessly. Well, that is all I had to say in this video. On my other channel, I have a lot more to say about properties. And I try to be as funny as I can manage. Like in one of the recent videos, we talked about how property styling might make you a bit more money. And I jumped on a bed to make the point. Hope you check out that video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, you take care of yourself.